everybody! Today is the day that we're going to compare the Bergtagen jacket with the Keb Eco-Shell. I got a lot of questions and people are asking me like, did you give this one away, or have I went over to the Bergtagen and you told me to buy this one, but what are you saying now? And yeah, so let's square those things away. As you've seen in the previous video, we just did a review of the Bergtagen jacket, so if you haven't seen that before, take a look at that and then come back to this one. And there's also a separate video about the Keb Eco-Shell jacket, so have a look at that one too. And in this video we're simply just gonna put them two and two together and let them battle each other. There are a few key differences that I've noticed when I've been using them now, and I wouldn't say that one jacket is better than the other, more like one is better in a certain situation, and depending on what you're going to do, the other one might be better. So that's what we're going to see, and then hopefully you guys at the end of this video are going to be able to tell which one is best for you. Alright, so without further ado, let's go! The first thing I thought that we were going to have a look at is the sizing and the fit. Both of the jackets are a size M, and for those of you who don't know, I'm usually around 75 kilos and I'm 181 Fahrenheit, no, kidding, 181 centimeters tall. And this is the Bergtagen jacket and this is how it looks on me. I feel, or I think, I will see and we'll compare, I'm not really sure, but I think that this one is a little bit longer in the waist here. But let's switch over to the Keb jacket and try that one out. Alright, got the Keb version under here. You can see the length here, both of the jackets. So the Bergtagen jacket is a little bit longer and it feels just a little bit roomier. I think there's more room in this jacket for a middle layer or a down jacket or whatever you got when you're up higher in the mountains or whatever you do. Next up, I thought we were going to have a closer look at the hoods. There is a slight bit of difference. You take a look here on the sides. You can see, I can't see it myself here, but there, over here, you have a little toggle here if you want to adjust. And on the Keb version you have it sort of built in, so you can adjust it here. And then on both of them, as you saw in the last video, you can see that you can really tighten it around the head by simply just pulling here and the string on the back of the head. The same goes for both. The visor up here is really good for sun protection, wind, and whatever things are blowing towards your face. That's pretty similar on both jackets. Next up is the sort of fleece, softer material here, just on your chin and cheek. So if you look at the Keb version, you can see that it's on one side and it's pretty thin. It goes down to here, and then if we compare it to the Bergtagen, you see that it's a little bit thicker, wider, and the feel of it is a little bit softer as well. And you also have it on the other side. This is super comfy when you want to close up like this and it's really cold outside. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but it's still a nice detail to have this soft material, especially when it's super cold outside. When we compare the pockets, you can see that the pocket on the Bergtagen is yeah, it's pretty roomy. There's the mesh inner pocket there as well. It's a nice feel to it, and the zipper is pretty nice. This is more adapted for if you're wearing gloves. Turning to the Keb version, you have the string here. It's nice to grab onto as well. I'd say that this one is easier when you have gloves. This one is okay with gloves, but it could be a little bit fiddly sometimes to find this little one. You kind of slip out of it. It's not the end of the world or anything like that, but it's just minor details. This one is really easy to grab onto. Turning to the inside of the jacket, when we're continuing to talk about the pockets, you can see that when it comes to pockets on the Bergtagen jacket, that's it. You have those two chest pockets here, then you're done. Looking at the Keb version, you can see that there is a inner pocket here with mesh as well, which could be, yeah, you see there's a little bit stretchy there. So it could be really nice to have that, especially if you want to keep batteries and things like that inside to keep them warm when it's colder outside. So I really like this pocket. And then there is a little hole here if you want to keep your headphone cable or whatever. You gotta want to put through there, you can do that as well. So it's a nice feature. So I really like this pocket here, and yeah, I think it's for the win here at the for the Keb version. Next up is the side ventilation zippers. Same kind of zipper there, easy to grab with gloves. Opens up really nice. I actually think that the Bergtagen version opens a little bit easier. I mean, you're not super adaptable here on the sides. I don't know, maybe I just have a weird back, or I don't know, but it's kind of hard to grab onto things here. You're not that flexible. So I find that the Bergtagen is really easy to open and close, but the Keb version, it works, but it's a little bit, just feels a little bit tougher. And it feels like it's open more towards your back, and this one is just straight down on the Bergtagen version. So next up is the Velcro tighteners here around your wrist. I found that on the Bergtagen version, it sort of ends pretty abruptly here. So if you want to tighten it up a little bit more than that, you can, it's sort of, you get a lot of extra strap here that could get stuck in things, and it's pretty annoying. But the intention of that, I believe, is because you will be wearing thicker gloves or thicker clothes underneath, so you will probably not be able to, or be using this super closed anyway. When it comes to the Keb version, the Velcro goes a little bit longer, and you're able to really, I mean, I can't even, yeah, here I'm super tight. And yeah, able to close it really good, and there is no air coming in or out, and it feels, you know, my hand is almost getting blue here. No, but it's really tight and good here. I prefer to have it like this, where I can go all the way, and I would love to see if they would extend this just a little bit further, just so that this part here doesn't go too much, too far out. If we look at the left arm, there is no logo or anything on the Bergtagen version. Keb version, you see that there you have the logo there. There's also a pocket here for lift cards or wherever, if you will use it while you're skiing. This is always a little bit messy to kind of close, but yeah, it's there if you need it. You can just keep things there if you need to. That's another difference. Continuing down, you see the elbow here. It's not reinforced in any way. It's the same material all across the board. Go to the Bergtagen version, you can see that it's been reinforced here, and I really like this feature. And yeah, it's a win for the Bergtagen if you are laying down, or if you're walking against rocks or anything like that. It's nice to have that support, because you are using, same as with your knees, you always want the extra support there. So this is a really nice feature. Talk about material. Both of these jackets are pretty similar when it comes to material. You can check out these specs right here. I'm just gonna stand here, pretend not to be here. All right, we're going with that. And yeah, I would say that if you're going above the cloud, not above the cloud, sorry about that, above the tree line, then this jacket is the one that you should use. Of course, if you like the feel of this, or if you think this looks better, then go for that one as well. The material in both of these jackets is the most important thing. It's waterproof, very wind resistant, it's breathable. So in terms of that, they're both really great jackets. If I were to pick one, because I have a feeling that this question might come, I have so many good memories with the Keb Eco-Shell. It's been with me on numerous occasions where I don't know how I would have made it out of those times without this jacket. It's been super amazing. I really like the fit. I like that it's tight and snug, and I can just, I don't know, I just feel super adventurous in it. I would go with this one any day of the week. I really do think that this is one of the best jackets that I've had in my whole life. So yeah, not very biased there, sorry about that. I'm also going to show you guys how to pack it down, so I thought we'll finish with that. But yeah, more all-around adventure, better pockets, I think, and more winter above the tree line, a little bit more support from the elbows. That's Bergtagen. So to pack this down, it's starting to get really cold now, by the way. You cannot pack it in the pocket or anything like that. So what I usually do is just to utilize the hood here and just simply, this is not going to be super pretty because I'm doing it pretty fast, but yeah, something along these lines here. That's it. You can tuck this outside of your bag or in the pocket or whatever you got, and then just simply store it like that. Same goes with the Bergtagen jacket, but no pocket or anything like that, but you can squeeze this into all kinds of areas. So hope you guys enjoyed this sort of comparison video. Appreciate all the comments that I've gotten on the latest reviews. I really like that. You guys are very enthusiastic about it. So am I. So it's great that we can have that connection. As you probably know, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, also on YouTube. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're celebrating 5,000 subscribers, hopefully by the time you see this video. So there's going to be a little bit of a giveaway, so stay tuned for that. More information about that is coming later as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this time. There's a bunch of videos coming now, so there's a lot of work for us, which is super nice. And yeah, super excited. So I'll see you guys in the coming video. Stay tuned. There's a lot of things happening. Peace out. Yay!
Like peacocks.
Like peacocks.
Yeah.